Hi.
Hey, Skywalkers. Welcome to the wraparound recordings of episode 306.
Is that what it is?
You know what? You're right. When you said
already?
Didn't we just celebrate our 300th episode?
I know.
And now it's 306.
That's just crazy.
Okay.
And my light nearly fell down.
What was episode 301?
I don't know. What was episode 301? Do you remember?
Mulan. Mulan was 301.
That sounds good. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what was 302?
Hi. We got the Turkels joining us.
Hey, Turkels.
Welcome.
We were just discussing how quickly these last 6 episodes had gone by.
Yay.
Oh, 302.
Yes.
We recorded with the Turkels.
Oh, right.
Seeing Empire.
That's right. We have Mark. Welcome, Mark.
And,
hello.
And Kevin. Let's go ahead and turn that on.
And Kevin, are you hot?
It's getting a little stuffy.
Okay.
You know, let's ask the Skywalkers. We just turned on our fan. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Let us know. Oh, and John, welcome. Yay. We are recording our wraparounds today. It's exciting. And we have Baby Yodas and we have booze.
I love my Halloween shirt.
There you go. Yeah, it's cute.
Oh, wait a minute. Courtney says yes. We can hear it a bit.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't mind it off, but are you
we can
okay?
turn it off. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to drown out the neighbor who decides now to start banging on something outside.
I didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
Have you been hearing that?
No, whenever we start to record, I notice everything.
Yeah, something happens
Everything.
always, right? Yeah, of course. And Kevin's here.
So how is everyone? Oh, before we ask how everyone is doing, before I forget, I want to remind everyone that our Thursday night trivia this week is on Wednesday.
Yes.
So Wednesday will be Thursday night trivia.
So that means trivia is tomorrow. And, right? Yeah, because today's Tuesday.
Yes, today's Tuesday. Yeah. Tomorrow, Wednesday, tomorrow trivia at 6:30 p.m.
No.
Not at 6:30 p.m.
Didn't we say 6 or 7? I don't know. It's scheduled.
It's at 6 or 6:30. I know that.
No, I think it's 6. I think we said 6.
Yeah, because 6:30 was a little too late.
Yes.
So we're gonna be doing it at 6 tomorrow night, and then in the future we're thinking about doing it on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Probably on Fridays.
Probably Friday evening.
A lot of people have got to turn in early on Thursday nights.
Exactly.
So
yeah, so we're doing it Wednesday. That's because I guess the presidential debate is on Thursday, so we don't want to like conflict with that. And yeah, because I think last time we had our trivia on at that night, and like it's like everyone's busy watching the debate, so we don't want to contradict that. So.
Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, so once again,
cool.
That will be on our Thursday night trivia. It will be on Wednesday, and we have how many categories? 5 categories.
But one of them is shorter, and all of them, 4 of them are Halloween.
Halloween,
right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited about this.
We have a Halloween fun fact. We have a Beetlejuice. We have a Halloween Town, A Nightmare Before Christmas, and a special tribute to Carrie Fisher because tomorrow is her birthday.
Carry on.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's, I know, I'm so excited about that. So, with that, should we get into our show? Let's do it.
Jonathan says, just so you know, connection is faster on YouTube.
Okay.
Faster than what?
I don't know that, like, maybe it's either, I don't know what that means. Okay. Good. All right. So, we should be plugged into the internet, so we're all set.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Let's fix your levels.
Okay. Can we fix this level? Can we fix this level over here?
What would you like? Let's try the level.
Okay. Blabu Frick. Guess what we just got in the mail? Okay. I promise not to be playing with this.
Okay, we need him to say his line.
Okay. Are you
and that's
kidding
how
me?
we're starting the show.
A Star Wars character that says, hey, hey? What?
Oh,
Life is good.
it's so amazing. So amazing. All right. Well, this is what you can look forward to on episode 306 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers.
Hey, hey!
Babu?
Hello,
Oh, he's like Minnie Mouse. He misses his cue.
Yes.
All right, so Skywalkers, did you ever have a friend who didn't know they were a friend until 38 years later? What, no? Well, neither did Rusty Miller. But all I can say now is the circle is now complete. And with that, we want to welcome everyone to Skywalking Through Neverland. We are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, and Babu Frick fandom. I am Richard Wolofsky. Now, everyone, please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, who's all cuddling in her Baby Yoda shirt.
Oh, I love this shirt so much. I got it at Disneyland last year around this time. Oh.
You are all cuddled up in that thing. Like a little baby, all
snuggled?
Snuggled, yes.
And now I can wear it again because it's finally cool enough, sort of, to wear it. So I said, I'm going to wear my Baby Yoda, what is this called? Spirit jersey. That's what they're called. Yes. All right. Well, Baby Yoda wants to send you guys all some Wookiee hugs, not just Baby Yoda hugs, and some pixie dust to our family of Skywalkers. We want to thank you for listening to the show every week. And if you're just joining us for the first time, then welcome. You are now a Skywalker. We are here to bring joy on our adventure through fandom.
Now, we are recording this from Long Beach, California on October the 20th, 2020. So, Sarah, how many more days until Halloween?
Would that be 10 days, Richard?
That would be 11 days, Sarah.
Well, are we counting today or not counting today?
We are counting today because we're recording on October the 20th. So, you know what? All this is just a reason for me to roll into this clip from Halloween 3. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, no!
Halloween, 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 hurry up the Halloween, silver.
This is going to be in my head all day now.
Silver shamrock.
No. No, and you've just put it in everyone else's head too. I'm sorry, Skywalkers. I'm sorry.
I love playing that every single year. I'll never tire of that.
Once again, I'm sorry, Skywalkers.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's move on to telling everyone who is sponsoring this episode of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Well, we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations. They are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to Disney parks around the world, just not in California. Best of all, their service is free of charge, and they have just released dates for new Disney cruises in 2022. So Skywalkers, head over to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote. You can go look at the cruises that are available and like daydream and just put in a no obligation price quote and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
All right, so Babu, can you tell us what time it is?
Yep, the train is ready.
Okay, you're ready, but now tell us what time it is. I think Bob was avoiding the question.
No. It's hey time.
It's always hey time. All right, Babu, we'll let you get away with that one, okay?
All right. Well, what is coming up on this episode?
Well, coming up on this episode, strap yourselves in because we are so excited to have Rusty Miller on the show. Now, when Rusty was 11, he wrote a New York Times best-selling book, The Jedi Master's Quiz Book. Remember that? From 1982?
I don't remember.
Well, coincidentally, speaking of 1982, the quiz book just celebrated its 38th anniversary on October the 12th.
Nice.
Now, Rusty, who now goes by the name Matthew, excuse me. Okay. Now, Rusty, who now goes by the name Matthew, will take us back to that time and tell us how an 11-year-old gets a book published. My goodness. When I was 11, I was writing in my Horace Mann elementary 4th grade journal about the haunted houses I went to and the Tuscan Raiders I would talk to.
And when I was 11, I was watching Saved by the Bell and not writing anything.
No, certainly not a New York Times best-selling quiz book. My goodness.
And also on this episode, we will be speaking with our friend Chris Alexander, whose book Star Wars Origami 2 just came out. And speaking of Chris, he's right here watching us.
Hey, Chris. Now, just to make it clear, Chris was not 11 when he wrote Star Wars Origami 2.
Or Star Wars Origami.
I don't know about that. We'll need to check in with that. But I know he wasn't 11 when he wrote Star Wars Origami 2.
All right. Wow.
All right. With that, we have lots to discuss in Things We Want to Share. Hey, Pierre Kelly.
All right, Skywalker. So we are going to be talking about the Mandalorian special look teaser trailer that just came out. What was that? Last night?
Yeah.
So if you guys have any comments, please write them in, and then I'm gonna read this first thing here.
Okay.
Okay.
Marcus says, "Hey Richard, who are you gonna call? Small World Vacations."
There you go.
Gotta work him in.
Nice. Okay. All right. So last week, Skywalkers, we announced a giveaway for 2 Mulan digital gift codes. So if you signed up for our newsletter, our weekly newsletter, you got entered to win those Mulan gift codes. And there will be 2 winners. And guess what?
What?
We're going to announce them and pick them right now.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So I'm going to go to my MailChimp app. And then, so I'm going to ask you, Richard, to, do the finger thing, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to scroll. Okay, pick.
This one right here. I'm not looking.
Okay. All right.
Right there.
This is Jason Roberts. All right, Jason, we will send you an email, but congratulations, you have won a digital Mulan movie. You don't need Disney Plus to have this. We'll just send you the gift code. You'll be able to put that in, and there you go. You unlock Mulan.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't need to have Disney Plus.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is different than the Premier Access.
All right, then. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so are you ready? We're going to
Ready.
choose one more.
Okay.
Okay, so get ready.
Ready?
Okay, I'm going to roll my hands.
And this one right here.
Okay. All right.
I hope I win. Come on.
Okay.
If I'm not Rebel Spy, at least give me a Mulan gift code.
It is David Mallory. Congratulations, David Mallory. All right, so we will email you as well to claim your gift code. All right.
Well, congratulations.
Good job, you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, speaking of our mailing list, if you haven't already, please join to get all the latest updates and also some previews of what's coming up on each week on the Skywalking Network. And you can also expect some special discount codes for Sarah Woloski Designs, as well as any new Disney travel deals from Small World Vacations. Those will be at the bottom of the newsletter, just to make sure you guys get up-to-date information on that. And we will also be periodically having more giveaways for newsletter subscribers. So to sign up, simply go to the link in the show notes. And also, if you're listening right now, just head to skywalkingthroughneverland.com, and there will be a sign up for my newsletter button at the top, and you'll be able to sign up right there. Okay, and you know what? I'll point away from the computer because I think that was the issue. Ugh.
Hold on, it's getting warm in here. It's October and it's getting warm in here. It's an awesome newsletter, Kelly says.
Oh, good.
All right,
yay,
I need this as a, go ahead.
We work hard each week on that, so
yes,
yeah.
So that means a lot. Thank you. All right, I need the soundbite. All right, Babu, we're going to get to it right now, okay? Now, we're going to talk about the Mandalorian special look the Mandalorian special look teaser trailer, which comes in at 1 minute.
That's it?
That's it. It just premiered last night during ESPN's Monday Night Football. Everyone, I was outside watching the football game, and I said, "Hey, look, the Mandalorian special look trailer's on." Remember that?
I don't. Yes, and. Yes, I do.
No, I didn't say no because I wasn't watching football at all. I was waiting until the Star Wars social media platform streamed it. Then I was going to watch it.
Oh, my gosh.
I ain't sitting through no football game.
No.
All right, now let's get into this. There's a minute's worth of footage.
Yes.
Most of it is new. I would say 3/4 of it is new.
Right, or add-ons to like scenes that we saw in the trailer 1. Yes.
Yeah. All right, so it opens up with the Razor Crest flying with the X-Wings, which was shown in the last teaser trailer, and we didn't know if they were teaming up, the X-Wings and the Razor Crest, and this time we hear an intercom voice telling the Razor Crest to stand down. Now, still, the X-Wings didn't have their S-foils in attack position.
Right.
So this might be a misdirect.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't know.
And we don't know that they are opposing. It could be that the Razor Crest is coming in a little too hot on this planet, and they're telling him, hey, slow it down. Put the brakes on. You need to come in nice and slow on this one.
Exactly. Or what I was thinking of is maybe they had like a game plan of when they were gonna attack, and Mando's kind of jumping the gun.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
But who knows? But yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah. Just when I heard it, I thought, oh, okay. Now I can tell they're opposing, but that doesn't mean anything.
Right. Misdirect, perhaps.
And then we see Mando, who goes to meet Greef Karga and Cara Dune on Navarro and asks for their help in bringing Baby Yoda back to their kind.
Yay!
So, do you think we're going to see a Yoda world?
So, okay, no, because I think what they're saying, now this was the armorer who told him that he needs to bring Baby Yoda back to its kind. And I think what she means by its kind is not the species.
No, it's
but
the Jedi.
The Jedi, the war,
I know, but I just want to see a Baby Yoda world.
Though, Baby Yoda's so special because there's only one of him, and he's so cute.
It's kind of like the E.T. ride at Orlando Universal. Yes. You see a whole planet of E.T.s, and suddenly E.T.'s not so special.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. You know what? You turned me around on this.
Yes,
so let's just bring him back to the Jedi.
Well, now...
The few of them that there still are.
Exactly. Now, that's not to say that if you have a lot of Baby Yoda toys, that's not cute. Because that is really cute. You can have as many Baby Yoda toys as you want, Trisha.
Yeah, maybe then they're switching clothes and having new outfits and new hairstyles, and that sometimes too much is too much.
Not for toys. Not for plush.
Okay, all right. Then we get a shot that was reminiscent of a shot we saw in the Rogue One trailer, where we see a sweeping shot on Jeddah, and we see the Jedi figure buried in the sand.
That's right. Was that ever in the film for Rogue One?
Yeah, it was an establishing shot.
Okay.
This time we see a skeleton of a bantha.
Yes, that was so cool. And if you don't really pause it at that point, you kind of miss it. Although I think when we first saw it, I even said, "Hey, I think that was a bantha skeleton," and it was still going on. Now, but yeah,
in the Tusken lore, when the Tusken Raider is killed, the bantha slowly dies because the two are so connected.
Oh.
It's like when one half dies, the other half dies along with it. So maybe there's like a backstory about a Tusken Raider who was just killed, and this bantha slowly walking through the desert and slowly just deteriorates.
Huh.
However, I really just think it's one of these establishing shots where we see the bantha down there, and that's it. I love Tusken Raider lore, so I'm making it up in my head.
Well, where did we learn that particular bit of lore? Was that in like one of those Tales from Tatooine Desert or something like that?
In the mid-90s when there so many books were coming out, you couldn't keep track.
I bet that was Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina, perhaps. I
couldn't say yes or no.
Okay.
And I don't have a citation, so I'm sorry.
Well, you should have thought of that.
I know, I should have. and it's almost kind of like the Crate Dragon shot in Star Wars. We look in the distance when 3PO over here, and you see the Crate Dragon skeleton in the back.
Very much
Now we
so.
see the bantha. It's not in the back. Oh, they should have done that kind of replicating shot. where you see the bantha up on the ridge, like the crate dragon. You know, I like my. I
kind of like how they did it here, though. It's a nod, but it's not an exact copy, and I like that.
I like my Star Wars symphonies.
Yes.
You have the repeating themes.
Right.
That's dead animals on Tatooine.
Oh my god! All right.
Okay then. All right. Next, Mando says if he can locate other Mandalorians, they can guide him to Sabine. So then Mando says to Greef Karga and Cara Dune that if he can locate other Mandalorians, they can guide him. They can guide him to the Jedi to deliver. I'm not going to say the child, Baby Yoda.
Right.
But who is he referring to when he says other Mandalorians?
Okay, for me, my mind didn't really go anywhere, but you have some interesting things written here.
Yeah, there were rumors that we might see a live-action Sabine Wren.
That would be cool.
Yes, it would.
Or Bo-Katan, isn't she like kind of the leader of the Mandos at this point?
Yeah, and we do know that Katie Sackhoff is going to be in this season.
Wow.
So that would make more sense. I don't know if they're gonna add Sabine in.
Okay.
I'm hoping they don't, because we're already gonna see Ahsoka and Bo-Katan. You know, that's just what where my head goes.
Okay.
That's not a direct confirmation from Lucasfilm, but we don't want to keep adding in characters the way the Batman movies would add in villains.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay, as for Bo-Katan, she's kind of the leader of the Mandos. I bet we don't see her till the last, 2 episodes, because I feel like he would have to do, some stepping stones to get to her.
But in the Clone Wars, she was the last one to have the Darksaber.
Yes.
And now Moff Gideon has the Darksaber. So this is, come on, the dots are right there. Just connect them.
Yeah. That was some good dot connecting.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Oh my gosh.
All right, next we see the same whistling bird scene that we saw in the last trailer. We have a couple of more frames. I would call it just frames, maybe a shot where Baby Yoda's hiding in his little casket. He knows what's coming up. I wish they had maybe left this out, just because we've already seen this, and you've given us a minute. Give us another new scene. Right.
Okay, so raise your hand if you feel that all these shots are within the first episode of the season. That would be me.
Okay, all right. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's generally what they do for these season trailers. I know it's a season trailer, but they don't want to give away too much, so it's pretty much the first episode.
Well, whenever we
in my opinion.
Yeah, these kind of trailers, it's all these shots from the first episode.
Yeah.
All right, now, are you ready for this?
Okay.
Because this is where my head just split open like a pumpkin. All right. This is where you see the Imperial troop transport, and it's launching from a docking bay and battles a biker scout on a speeder bike. An Imperial troop transport, and it's launching from whatever this is, this Imperial base. Well, didn't know they could do that.
Not only that, but later on in this trailer, isn't it in the canyon?
As
kind of, it's very reminiscent of Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade when he has the big tank and that scene, the tank scene.
Yeah, I very much so.
So cool.
And then we see inside the Imperial troop transport, we see Greef Karga, we see Cara Dune, and we see Horatio Sands' Mythrol character, who we saw in the very first episode of The Mandalorian. He's the blue alien. He was Mandalorian's first bounty.
Oh.
He went into that cantina.
Wow, I thought he died.
No.
Okay, he just got frozen in carbonite.
Yes.
Okay, that's the last we saw of him.
But now he's back.
Was a slab of carbonite. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, this is definitely the first episode. Come on.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then we see Greef Karga, and he's at a gunport, and I'm thinking maybe that's in the troop transport as well.
Oh, definitely.
A lot of action.
Dude.
A lot of action with this
That
thing.
is so Indiana Jones. Oh my gosh.
Then we see some character cutaways into a classic Star Wars door opening shot. I love these door opening shots. Think of Darth Maul in The Phantom Menace.
Oh.
Think of the doors in Cloud City when Lando was bringing Han and Leia and Chewie up to Vader.
Right.
So many of those awesome shots. And we have one here.
I love when you bring up these moments in Star Wars that's so obvious, and yet if you didn't break it down, I wouldn't have connected the door opening thing. But now that you talk about it, it's like, oh yeah, duh. Like it's
kind of like those Paul Hirsch head turns.
Yes.
In the trailers, whenever you see someone's head turn, like, oh, that's a Paul Hirsch head turn.
Yeah.
That's his motif. So I was very excited because you see Mandalorian pointing his blaster. It's like, ooh, who's on the other side of that door? Is it Darth Maul? It's not Maul. No, come on. It would be funny if it was.
Well, it's definitely not Darth Maul anymore either.
Not at all. All right, now we get some more shots in this canyon. So this is going to be a great centerpiece for a huge action battle sequence.
Yes, I am excited.
You see TIE fighters flying down into it. You see Mandalorian, he's thrusting his jetpack.
Yeah.
And he's off into the canyon.
Doesn't he say something like, gonna do it this time, or he says something there, and then the jetpack makes this interesting sound, almost as if he's tried it a couple times before this and it didn't work, kind of like the Millennium Falcon's hyperdrive in Empire Strikes Back. So I'm wondering if he's gonna have jetpack issues in this first episode. That's my money's on that.
Okay, all right. You know, they have their symphonies.
Yeah.
Repeating themes.
I love that.
I love that. All right, now this was the end of the trailer. This was the end of that 1 minute.
Yes.
Were you satisfied with what you got? Because I know when you sit down to watch it, your expectations are built up, and there's things you want to see. Did this satisfy you?
So I'm not going to be fully satisfied.
Hold on, Jonathan Marquand says, Mando says, "Here we go."
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Here we go. Okay. So what was your question?
Were you satisfied at the end of this?
So I will not be fully satisfied until October 30th. However, I wasn't expecting to be fully satisfied when we watched the trailer, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm just waiting. I'm anticipating October 30th, and the trailer's kind of like the cherry on top. That just is like, okay, cool. This is one stepping stone until we get the actual season. So that made me happy. It's a snack.
Okay.
What about you?
Like I said earlier, I wish they had a couple of replacements for the shots we saw in the last trailer.
Okay.
It's a minute. Give us something new.
Right. Yeah, we have some Skywalker comments here. So Kelly says, it was too short, but they are not going to give us everything. Very good, Kelly. And Jonathan, I think it was pretty good with the additional shots and added footage, but at the same time, they could have put a little more into it. And I'm also going to say, for me, I feel that it needed more shots of Baby Yoda. This trailer could just have been Baby Yoda sleeping, and I think I would have been happy.
And him playing with that little silver ball.
Oh. Yes.
Him playing with a cup of soup or a frog.
Yeah, eating a frog. Although he learned his lesson on that one.
Now, did we want to see Ahsoka or Boba Fett in this trailer?
No, definitely
not. Did we
not.
Want to see a hint? Skywalker's you weigh in too.
No.
Would you want to see like a silhouette where you would say, oh, come on, that silhouette could only be Ahsoka, or those spurs.
Yeah.
Once again.
The spurs would have been cool.
If we heard that, that's clearly going to be Boba Fett.
I think
I wish we would have heard that.
I think that would have been okay because that was already kind of foreshadowed in episode 5 of the first season. So I feel like that would have been perfect. I do not expect any kind of silhouette of like Ahsoka or Bo-Katan before like a mid-season trailer. If they had like a mid-season trailer foreshadowing that would work for me.
The mid-season trailer would need to come out in a couple of weeks.
I know.
4 more weeks.
Hush.
6 more weeks until the mid-trailer would come out.
I know.
Mid-season trailer.
Did you want to see that?
Yeah. I
really?
wouldn't have minded seeing some kind of a hint. Like the spurs or just Ahsoka's shadow.
Okay.
I would have gone crazy over that. I know everyone in the chat is saying less is more. I know.
Save all the big surprises for the show.
But it's not a surprise because we know that these characters are going to be in. Even though they haven't been confirmed, we know that Ahsoka is going to be in the Mandalorian season 2 and Boba Fett. So just give us a little something. Like when J.J. Abrams would hint at things on the set of The Force Awakens. He would leave like a note on the Jarek chess table and things like that. Something like that would have really, I would have been over the moon.
That would have been okay. But I kind of agree with the chat here that less is more. But that's okay if you want to think that.
Now word is out that they've already started to shoot season 3.
Really? Where did you hear this word?
Now, word is out that they want to begin shooting season 3 by the end of this year.
Okay.
Which is not that too far away.
Mm-mm.
So I think with the technology they have, they can shoot this year.
And it's a bit of a Lone Ranger show, hopefully. Yeah. And everyone's wearing masks. Hey, that's what Star Wars has above everyone else. All the characters are masked.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I would like them to maybe hold. Well, if they're going to be shooting at the end of the year, December is always a dead month for film production.
Right.
So that would mean sometime in November. I'm of the attitude where maybe see where this season is going to go and what people are reacting to, then start with that. I know that's fan service. That's a bad thing. But I would like to see things progress from there. It's hard to write in a vacuum.
Yeah.
So when they know what's working and maybe if someone were to say, if too many people were to say, this isn't working right there, they can go, hey, you know what? Now looking back at this, I see that you're right. Don't make me say it, but it's the whole Jar Jar thing.
Aww.
When Lucas saw all the fans just hating on Jar Jar, he pulled way back on Jar Jar for episode 2. Mm-hmm.
But put him back in the Clone Wars, which is good.
Yeah. So I know, they're gonna write what they're gonna write. I know that's gonna be the opinion there, but just they've been doing a great job in the fan service where they are bringing us little hints and Easter eggs and things.
Right. Well, so they probably already have a framework for season 3, and honestly, this will probably go for seasons. Like that's kind of been the general, like Star Wars trajectory for TV. But
they're gonna have their spinoffs too.
Yeah, but they probably already have a framework in place. It would just be tweaking the various elements within that framework.
Mm-hmm.
That would work.
It's so easy to reshoot something, redub a whole new line. So I'm sure they'll do maybe what they did with the Harry Potter films in the first 3 weeks. Just had the 3 students, Harry, Hermione, and Ron, just walk through the hallways. Just get yourself into the mode, into the whole Harry Potter feel once again. Mm. So maybe they'll have Mando walk fast, walk intense, look left, look right, get those shots out of the way.
Possibly.
There's a million things they could do. I've got my faith in Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau.
That's right.
Who just celebrated his 52nd birthday yesterday.
Wow. Cool.
54th birthday.
All right. Well, season 2 of The Mandalorian is coming to Disney Plus on October 30th.
Watch party. What?
Disney Watch. Okay. Perfect. All right.
Do you know what else is coming to Disney Plus in the near future?
What? What, Richard?
Willow.
What?
The Disney Plus series.
What? So this is a TV series?
A TV series on Disney Plus. When I say the near future, that could mean anytime in the next 6 years.
But this is an official Disney Plus press release, so it means that they are working on it.
Mm-hmm. In the past, Ron Howard has said that he'd love to do a Willow sequel, but they're doing one better. They're doing a Disney Plus series. Enough with movies. Movies are a thing of 2019.
Passe,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Let's get into long form storytelling.
Yes, because then you can get into the characters so much more. It's just such a better way to go. I've like fallen in love with TV over the past 20 years, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken me that long, but I have.
All right, now the press release says the magical world of George Lucas's Willow, the epic fantasy adventure set in an age of swords, sorcery, myths, and monsters, will be returning in a Disney Plus series slated to begin production next year. John M. Chu, director of In the Heights, which is coming out next year, and Crazy Rich Asians, a very, very funny movie.
Yes.
He's set to direct the pilot and will serve as executive producer along with showrunners Jonathan Kasdan.
Woohoo!
Woo!
John Kasdan, who co-wrote Solo.
I'm already there.
And also Wendy Miracle, who is on Arrow. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
And John Kasdan wrote the pilot.
Here's my money. Here, Disney Plus, I'll resubscribe again. Now, Ron Howard, he is going to return as executive producer on the series with Bob Dolman, who wrote the original film. And he'll be a consulting producer.
Okay.
You get the dream team back.
Seriously. So Ron Howard directed the original Willow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, and also Warwick Davis is back to play Willow.
Yes, so that's a given, but I'm glad they confirmed that.
Yeah. Nothing is said of Val Kilmer.
No,
Or-
so I doubt he'll be attached. But the series does introduce all new characters, and also fairy queens and two-headed Ebersisk monsters. Ebersisk. Okay.
So I also want to see Joanne Whalley come back as Sorsha.
Oh,
Yeah.
is she the?
She was in the original film. No, she's the
Witch?
the queen's daughter, the one who turns sides.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And falls in love with Mad Mardigan. Now, this series, which is Lucasfilm's first adventure into non-Star Wars storytelling since 2015, what are they referring to? Strange magic? I don't know. This takes place years after the events of the original Willow film, and it introduces all new characters to the enchanted realm of fairy queens and the two-headed Ebersisk monster. Love this thing! And it welcomes back Willow Ufgood.
Aww.
Right there. It's all right there. Do you recall the Ebersisk monster?
No.
During the big castle battle scene? The Ebersisk, which was named after Siskel and Ebert.
Oh.
Or Ebert and Siskel, because
Right.
Lucas wasn't a big fan of film critics. So, hey, I'm going to name my two-headed dragon after you.
That's like awesome.
A great creature, yeah.
No, if I was Siskel and Ebert, I'd be like, score. I don't care if it was as a dig.
Yeah, they weren't too happy about that. But you dig on me, I'm going to dig right back into you.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, but Willow is played by Warwick Davis. Just FYI.
So I'm thinking maybe 2023.
Who I don't even want to speculate at this point.
Yeah, hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now there's so many announcements coming out.
Yeah.
And with conditions they are, and with conditions are the way they are.
Right.
I'll believe it when the cameras start rolling.
Exactly. All right, Chris.
Will Alora be back in Willow? She is the little human girl that Willow had to bring back to the humans.
Okay.
And she is the daughter, not quote unquote daughter of Mad Mardigan and Sorsha. So at the end of Willow, they kind of adopt her.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I'm sure we're gonna see a grown up Alora.
Okay. Clearly, I need to see Willow again because it's been a while.
Watch party.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, heck. Let's put
What?
that on our watch list.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right, there we go.
All right, now, before we roll into our discussion with Matthew Rusty Miller, author of 1982's Jedi Masters quiz book, we want to remind you that the newest Max Effects podcast is out, and Max and Kevin talk all about Max's effect work on Beetlejuice. And I'm like right almost to the end of the episode right now listening, and it's great. It's so cool. So watch Beetlejuice, then listen to this episode because it's so cool.
Well, this is a good time to do their Beetlejuice episode because right now I'm sure all of us has seen Beetlejuice this Halloween season.
Yeah.
So while still fresh in your head, you can go, oh yeah, I recall that. I recall this. I remember Gina Davis's burning hand. I recall when she was playing with the horse in front of the mirror and the preacher and Beetlejuice's carousel hat.
Yeah, the carousel hat. Wow. So cool.
So much fun. So many good stories. First-hand stories.
Yeah.
The way I like my stories.
So search your podcatcher for Max EFX. And also the newest podcast to join the Skywalking Network, Neverland Clubhouse. The first episode is up. Courtney and Kelly Turkel take you through their stories growing up as Disney fans. They also share their experience at the Bauer Museum and their thoughts on the new Disney Plus series, The Right Stuff. And also they go through some of their favorite Halloween movies on Disney Plus and give all of us a few ideas of what to watch. So,
I learned a few things listening to this episode.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
We need to watch Twitches and Twitches too, apparently.
Never heard of Twitches. That's on our holiday watch list. And didn't know that Halloween Town had sequels.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, also search your podcatchers for Neverland Clubhouse and subscribe. Okay. Wow, that was much longer than I expected. I'm not a problem, but...
Well, with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so... Oh, do you have this too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Oh.
Uh-oh, Babu. Uh-oh, Babu Frick. Not uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because... Okay, sorry again. You know what, Babu Frick? We are ready. Now, Matthew Miller had just told us that he did an article for People magazine. They came to him and said, now with the release of Return of the Jedi, do you want to write some questions for Return of the Jedi? Since your book just covered Star Wars and Empire, let's do something on Jedi. And I asked Matthew, what People magazine issue was this? And he said, it's the one with Sally Ride on the front. Oh, you mean this one right here that I'm holding in my hand?
What?
Of course I had this in my collection.
So are we going to be able to answer some of his questions now?
Oh, you know what? Let's find out. It's bagged and boarded.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, I ain't touching that.
No, you're not touching this. Look at this.
I want to touch it.
No, get away.
I want to please?
No.
I'll ask you the question.
Dated June 20th, 1983. Look at this. Pristine People magazine.
Can I touch it?
No, you can't touch it. Babu Frick can touch it. You can't touch it.
Hello, I'm Babu Frick.
Yes, Babu, we know that. He's one of my dearest and closest friends. All right, now I'm going to open it up.
Whoa! Ooh, pictures from the movie.
Pictures from the movie and a picture here. Here's Rusty back in 1983. There we go. See him right over there. Here we are. So, Sarah, I'm going to read to you a little bit of the intro here.
I want to see the picture.
And then we'll ask some questions.
You showed the Skywalker. You didn't show me.
Oh, here we go. Here he is with his dog Barney.
Aww.
In his Art of Star Wars book and his Revenge of the Jedi shirt.
Oh.
So the article starts, not so long ago, from the galaxy of Satellite Beach, Florida, there came an 80-pound Jedi author, 13-year-old Rusty Miller, he of the red hair, freckles, and braces.
Wow.
Rusty compiled a collection of 425 trivia questions and answers about Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back called the Jedi Master's Quiz Book. Since its release last November, they got the date wrong.
Oh.
They got the month wrong. The book has sold more than 485,000 copies.
Wow.
So I just wrote out to some of our contacts at Del Rey and said, hey, would you guys mind doing some digging for us?
Oh, good.
I haven't heard back from them, but I asked them, hey, is there a way that you can find out internally how many copies of the book
actually like
This sold, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
So as of November since June of 1983, 485,000 copies, earning the young literary master $5,000 in several on-air appearances, namely Skywalking Through Neverland.
Wow.
Says it right there.
Oh my.
Now this part I didn't know, and I wish I had this magazine when we talked to Matthew. Together, he and NBC's Princess Jane Pauley covered the space shuttle launching last October for the Today Show.
What? He didn't mention this.
No, he didn't. And with the wisdom of Yoda, Rusty explains high tech to little folk on 2 upcoming syndicated PM magazine shows.
Wait, say it. That did not make sense.
No, it didn't. And with the wisdom of Yoda, Rusty explains high tech to little folk on 2 upcoming syndicated PM magazine shows.
Okay, People Magazine. Okay.
PM magazine.
Oh.
All right. With the release of Return of the Jedi, people took the liberty of consulting the trusty author who has already seen the new film 3 times. The obliging lad took time off from his final exams to cook up 16 diabolical questions.
16?
Yeah, didn't he
Are you
say there
guys
was-
ready?
I think he said there was 25, but maybe they cut some. All right, so get 10 or more right, and you might just be a Jedi Knight after all. All right, so you ready for some of these?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Sarah, give me a number, and I'll ask you that question.
5.
5. Who is the supreme leader of the Rebel Alliance?
Snoke.
Hold on, let me find. Yep, you're right. Boy, Rusty is really on his game here.
The supreme leader of the Rebel Alliance?
Yes.
Is that Mon Mothma?
Per 1983.
Right.
As of 1983.
I get it, but you said supreme leader, so.
Okay. All right. Give me another number.
7.
7. How do Ewoks prefer to arm themselves?
With rocks and sticks?
What?
With what's a gimmer stick?
I didn't say Yoda. I said Ewoks.
Oh, rocks and spears and sticks. What do you guys say?
Okay. How do they typically arm themselves?
With their teeth.
Oh, come on, Sarah.
With
I lost the page.
well, they have what? With things that poke, says Jonathan.
And those are called
Spears.
spears.
I said spears.
You said sticks.
What the heck? It's the same thing.
No, a stick and a spear are 2 different things.
I said stick, but in my mind I was picturing a spear. You should have got that.
Yes, dear. Yes. Okay. All right. One more.
16.
16. The last question. What was Luke's father's real name?
Anakin Skywalker.
And you are correct. So fun. So lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Hey, if Lucasfilm ain't gonna pick up the lightsaber here and have him do a follow-up, then People Magazine will.
By the way, people are with me. Kelly said I said spears.
Yeah, that's right. I said spears.
And Chris says sticks, stones, bolos, catapults, and falling logs. See?
Typically arm themselves.
Bow and arrow.
Typically.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the answer he had was Spears, not Britney Spears, like Mark said. See, I think Bob was giving you some smack laugh. He's talking smack. He's laughing at you.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. No, Teresa, that's not what Ewoks arm themselves with. Rainbows. No.
Oh, you don't know.
Maybe.
There was a 3rd Ewok movie. You never know. All right. With that, let's move on and talk with Chris Alexander, author of the just released Star Wars Origami 2.
Outro. Here we go. That wraps up episode 306 of
Skywalking Through Neverland. We'd like to thank Matthew Rusty Miller and Chris Alexander for coming on the show. And we want to thank all of you Skywalkers for watching the live stream today and listening to the show every week.
Now, don't forget, sign up to receive our weekly newsletter. You can sign up by clicking on the link in our show notes, or you can head to skywalkingthroughneverland.com and look for the tab Sign Up for Our Newsletter.
We also want to thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations, for their continued support. Thinking of a trip to a Disney park?
Or a Disney cruise in 2022.
Oh, maybe Hong Kong Disney for Halloween? So tempting. Well, you can fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you. Babu, what did I just say? Oh, you weren't listening, were you?
Yep, the joint is ready.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna reverse directions now, huh? Okay, you're backpedaling, Babu.
Well, Babu, do you love Skywalking Through Neverland and want more content?
Joint, remember to go black.
Well,
that's Frick talk for yes.
Well, consider becoming a member of the Skywalking Force, our Patreon. Bonus content begins at only $5 a month, so head to skywalkingforce.com, have a look at the options, and once again, this past month, Skywalking Force members got a little behind-the-scenes preview at our preparations for the Neverland Clubhouse podcast grand releasing. So thank you to all of you who are already part of the Skywalking Force.
Now, we are part of the Skywalking Network.
Skynet.
We're, Bubble, you like Minnie Mouse. You keep missing your cue. Now, at the Skywalking Network, you can find other great shows. You can find other great shows like Talking Apes, classic Marvel Star Wars comics, the Max Effects podcast, and now Neverland Clubhouse. Was that so hard, Babu? Just keep saying that all day long.
All right. Well, join us this week for Pop Culture Trivia Wednesday. We are moving the day because of the presidential debates. And you can find the link in our Facebook page, our Facebook group, or our YouTube channel. So you can join us on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific for Halloween trivia. We got like so many Halloween movies. Isn't it Beetlejuice trivia, right?
Beetlejuice, A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep.
Halloween Fun Facts.
Yep.
And Halloween Town.
That's right.
The whole trilogy, not just the first movie.
Yes.
The whole Hollow trilogy.
And also a special tribute to Carrie Fisher.
Because
it's her birthday.
It's her birthday.
Yes.
Now, you can also find Skywalking Through Neverland way over there at JediNews.co.uk and at Bantha Tracks.
And you can follow us on social media. We are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. And you can join our Facebook group. So search Facebook for Skywalking Through Neverland group and request to join. Answer those questions that pop up. Do it or we can't let you in.
See, Bob was laughing at you. It's just that easy.
I know. And then you can email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com, and make sure to sign up for our weekly newsletter, you guys. Remember I told you that doesn't matter?
Oh, yes. Now, don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And, Babu, take it away.
Always remember... What do we got, like 5 sounds?
The droid is ready. Yes, thank you, Babu.
Oh boy.
Come on, pause.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
All right.
All right, everyone. There you go, and there you have it.
Yay!
Yeah, so everyone, once again, come back and see us tomorrow for Wednesday night, Thursday trivia.
Yeah, so hit subscribe button or like us, and also look at my cool nails. Here's my thing. Look, there's a pumpkin, and then look, there's little bats. Ah, little bats. Aren't they fun? I love them. Okay.
Oh, Kelly just schooled me.
Oh.
There are 4 Halloween Town movies, but the 4th one is different.
Okay. I think, okay. We don't know how it's different, but it's different.
It's different. This one's called Halloween Town 4, Revenge of Michael Myers.
Hello, I bubble cake.
Okay.
And Pierre Kelly says, and Busch Gardens.
What, that they're open, yes. Yeah. Oh, we know.
Busch Gardens is so awesome because wherever you go, it smells like beer.
Ooh, wow.
Because they make Busch beer there.
Yeah.
So wherever, I never knew as a kid what that smell was. It just smelled really good.
Aw. By the way, Mark, thank you so much.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Mark. It'll be even better when it's polished and edited.
Let's see. Girl who plays Marine. Okay, so they kind of changed out actors, I guess. Interesting. Okay.
All right, good deal.
Thanks for doing this, Teresa. Yay.
All right, Skywalkers.
All right, that's it for right now. But tomorrow, trivia, 6 p.m. Pacific. All right. Bye, everyone.
All right. Good night. Good morning. Good day.